Bonjour. Hello. I am here. I am alive. We are surviving. Hello, Epi. Hello, Waita. Cute. America, yeah. Hello. Hello, Epi. Hello, Waita. Hello, Red Raider. Hello, Givas. Hello, Lo. We are playing Slay the Princess today. I would like to start off by saying I know nothing of this game. I have seen nothing of this game. I'm going in completely fucking blind. Epi, be nice to Waita, because I will come for your ass and I will tell Millie you smell like farts. And tell her about your bad fashion choices. It's gonna be fun. I hope so. I would like to give a fair warning for those who don't know the game, because I did look up the trigger warnings and Jesus fucking Christ. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of gore. Stuff like that, so be prepared. I was just it can get pretty crazy. There's a trigger warning list on their site. Yeah, I might just link the trigger warning list in the chat real quick. Because I was looking at it, I was like, oh. Oh. Ah. Don't worry, Waita, I will give the link. Who the heck are you, my evil twin? I was making food. Hello, money. I wanted to link it. Don't worry, I will do the do. I will link the content warnings. The trigger warnings, because it's a lot. But yeah, I don't know nothing. I'm going in fucking blind. Nightbot does not fight with links. Ooh, it does not. But that's fair, because there's a lot of bots on, Twitch. Anywho, play. I already put it on full screen. Not gonna use my controller because I don't think it's necessary. Because it's a point and click, so it should be working. Should be showing up. We don't see no shit yet, though. It takes a little. Give it time. This is a horror game and it's not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website. The link, let it cook. The link I just gave you guys if you need a full list of content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasion has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Well, I don't have shit like epilepsy, so. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. This is a love story? Okay. Cal! Purple! Parallax are different layers that move at their own speeds. It's a very cool effect. Okay. Okay. English is hot today. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
There's voices. There's voices. I don't have to use my own voice. Kel, fuck you. God damn it. It's all voiced. I finally don't have to use my voice. The voices. No, not rude. Fuck you is a sign of appreciation. You might want to turn the audio up a smidge because of that, though. Even more? Even for you guys, too? Yeah, fair enough. I can confirm bullying is a good thing of chicken. Fair enough, yeah. It's already on the max. So I hope... on max for me in this game. So I upped it a bit in the OBS.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Oh, it's like this. Explore the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Suddenly continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. Jesus, that's a lot of fucking options straight away. My god. Yes, give the fucking bottom. Give the fucking bottom who has issues choosing. Explore our optional choices, but don't continue the story itself. Exact question. Oh, okay, perfect. What are we talking about? The end of the world.
Talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. But how can a princess locked away in the basement end the world? People of Revolution is wild. Might just go for that one.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
No pressure though, right? No pressure. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
I don't like you. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
No, I'm gonna take my fucking time here.
Let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
I'm gonna fucking take my time.
To waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
You're kind of a prick, narrator. Killing a princess is kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Damn! Okay, so we are in French. We are the French. We are in France. Fucking hell. So he wants us to lay or slay the princess. He wants us to slay. He is out to get him, well. Get the gulag.
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
That's not very it's not very mindful, not very demure.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
If you said that maybe I'm okay with the world ending. Oops. Time for Din Din? Alright, see you later.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Well.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
You tell me.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Can you tell me what my price is going to be for doing a good job? Can you tell me I'm a good boy?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I love how many choices they give you. Yeah, same. It's a lot, though. Okay, now we have to actually go. Oh, I don't have the Viva la Revolution option anymore? Okay, next time. I'm kinda, like, feeling the vibe of just doing as intended, just going straight in there and slaying her as a first. That's kind of what I'm vibing with. So I'm gonna do that. There's no wrong options. Yeah, fair. I'm just like, what order do I want to do this shit in? Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
Yes, sir.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh my god, that caught me so fucking off guard. I was like, is this the narrator? What the fuck? I was like, why is he suddenly telling me not to slay?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I get to pick other options soon. Fair. Okay. Why is she in a cabin? I have so many questions.
The cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world.
Oh my god! The mouse icon now has the blade. It's holding the blade. Air so musky. I'm a feet avoid taking for a while. Good luck with the slaying, not the musky air. Enter the basement. I don't like basements.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
You.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
We're not talking to her. I don't like that.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
I don't like you either.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes, as a matter of fact. The first time. What? No way. Why would you think that? Okay, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Still your nerves and step forward. Okay, we're just gonna barge through it. We're gonna kill her. Nuh-uh. What the fuck you mean, nuh-uh? We're just gonna slay her. Like, core concept.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Hey, cupcakes.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
We are totally
She's
putting...
unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade, slay the princess.
You go into this expecting to die, you're going to die.
Yeah.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Do it! Slaying. Hiya!
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
I took too long?
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
Oh, fuck me.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
God damn.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at
Okay, so I took too long.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
Oh, that sound.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I just got here.
On a path in the woods, and at the end of the path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What the fuck is happening? Why is there chapter 2? Huh?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Now I'm scared to explore because I took too long. Fuck it, might as well. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Oh, don't you fucking gaslight me.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Wow, the voice of the hero being sensible.
You know I can hear you, right?
Oh, fuck
It'd
me.
be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Oops, never mind.
What does it matter what he knows?
Oh.
There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again. She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Let me! I have borderline! It's in my blood. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Unless I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen, why should I listen to you? I should have bothered doing anything.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Mm-hmm.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Now you listen here, you little shit.
Of course we died.
We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless. She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Do I want to know? I think that's gonna give me a paradox and it's gonna melt my brain.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I fucking hope she left my corpse alone.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end.
There's gonna be more voices like this, right? Welcome to the life of a borderline. Literally already, just with the voice of the broken.
Just because you're not capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Yeah. Let's talk about this princess. The life of a system plurality too, to be honest. Honestly, yeah.
Just be quick about it.
Don't know what that's like, but already there's this. She killed me last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world? To quote you. Okay, this is a stupid fucking question, because when she was like laying or sitting on our chest, it was like, oh, how can someone that fucking petite be so fucking heavy? You know? To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands? Who locked her in that basement? What is this place? The wink wonk. Oh god. She's just a princess.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Hello, Cyber Mermaid comment. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk.
Or we could pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Okay, that took a weird turn. Voice of the broken. We're not doing that.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Yeah.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Is this what I sound like when I say I'm just being a realist? Fucking hell.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
I'm having many revelations already. Stop. Who locked her in that basement? What is this place? The use of smidge pleases me.
People locked her in that basement. I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Give me my answers. If people locked her away, why wouldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? Why me? To quote my D&D character this afternoon, me? Why me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Oh, so now you're a prophet. So you're a gaslighter, a manipulator, a prophet. The list keeps going. We could do a bingo card.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Oh, don't know. Oh, hero, no. Don't fall to the chicken, it's too soon. Okay, context on the D&D thing. I met my D&D husband this afternoon. Player me was thrilled on her knees, and the character me was supposed to be scared as fuck.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Who cares if you think we're special? As far as I can tell, the only thing special about us is that we get to experience painfully dying all over again.
Stop. Why am I not surprised? I can. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna take a moment, real quick, because I need to defend myself and my actions. Let me get this man on screen. Let me get this man on screen. He was quite literally made for you, to be fair. Yes, he was. And he is delicious. I'm getting him on screen. I've sent it to a few of you already, but I just need to show to the rest. The ambiance is getting worse. I don't know if anyone else is hearing it. I might just die right here. Where is he? I should organize my folder. Where is he? Where did I put him? Huh? Stop it, Chiquita. I can hear the Niagara Falls from him all the drooling. He's in the Gamma server for sure. Yeah, but I just saved him somewhere. Where did I put you? I put you in my fucking downloads? Okay. That's a whoops. I need to organize my shit. Did I not save you? Am I idiot? Where is it? Where are you? Sir? There we go. Damn. Damn, boy. Hello, the narrator. I'm so sorry you came at such a bad time. I was showing off my D&D husband. My bad. We will continue shortly. We will slay the princess in a second. But yes, this was the man I met this afternoon. It's fine, I can wait and do your job. I will do my job, narrator. That will be nicer now that you're in chat. But yes, the man, the living legend. Don't know his name, don't know his face. This is all I saw. And I'm folding. That's all you need to know. But we will continue now. But welcome in, narrator. This is my first time playing this game. Don't know nothing, haven't seen nothing. Please be nice. Thinking that he'd be falling like a chair for this, man. Just a little bit. She killed me last time around. How can I make that sure that doesn't happen again? You're being cagey. Why aren't you telling me? Tell me your secrets.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. The less you know about her, the better.
But I'm curious. I can't help it. Thank you, don't worry, I'll do what I tell you, you will be happy. It's no photographer, it's a slayer. She killed me last time, how could I prevent this?
If she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me.
But
Talk
I
to her,
did.
Trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
But I did listen.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Fine. We already.
Warning before you go any further.
We already saw before. You didn't talk to her. That you didn't listen to me. I didn't talk to her. I asked like one question to the narrator before slaying her, and then she fucking pummeled me to the ground.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time. She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us.
At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
Not the whiner.
If that's what you want. I guess I don't have a say here.
Yeah, you're already too late. Sorry.
The interior of the cabin
What the
is larger
fuck?
and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
What the fuck? Look, there's still hope. Never mind. The never mind? What the fuck did I just get the full-on ending on my first fucking try? Don't do me like that.
The blade is your implement.
Okay, good.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
The ending is after you slay her. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be in cabin. What the fuck? Yeah, we're in a castle now. Oh, there's a mirror. White's like, you better watch out, sir. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than last time. Approach the mirror, take the blade. Mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah.
There isn't.
Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
Okay, someone needs to like take the broken and duct tape him. 'Cause this man, Jesus.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future.
I'm gonna look in the mirror. Sorry, narrator, I'm looking in the mirror.
If there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal. Probably. Do you not know what we look like?
He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
Fuck it, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you are.
What? What the fuck? I'm going for a crisis.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Stop listening to these schizo voices. But it's in my head. My head.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you're finally got that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Fine, take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the quote-unquote basement. I could barely tolerate one narrator.
Revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Can't help but notice that the hand was kind of scaly. Are we a scaly? It does look a bit monstrous. At least the blade wasn't a hoax.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Bye. Other way.
Kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Nuh-uh. Turn around.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
We saw that narrator. You're in our corner now. Perfectly normal. We just neglected our nail and skincare. Right, we haven't painted our nails in a while. I am multitasking, but I am here. Hi, Suki. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm here. Oh, arm, yeah. What are we gonna witness? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm scared.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
I don't trust him.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Continue down the stairs. I'm scared.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight.
What the fuck?
Framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Hey, why is she kinda...
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me.
Hey, oh wait. Hey, wait, no, you're not supposed to make me feel this way. I was literally just talking about a husband. Hey, wait a minute.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
Ma'am!
Drop it.
Oh. No.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp.
Aye!
It clatters uselessly to the floor.
I had it! That silly little needle. That toothpick.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just gonna let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Okay, so not only is he broken, he's a shrimp. He is a shrimp. This is not the voices I have in my head. Sure, broken. I know the situation is bad, but come on.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Very submissive boy. Broken is literally look up her hair. That is. She's just like me, for real, for real. Oh my god, my chat, I love you guys.
Kneel.
Okay. Sorry. My finger slipped. My finger slipped.
That's my good little bird. No, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
When it Domino tells you to kneel, you kneel. How could they react the same way I do? We will slay you. I imagine Estrella could be like this, like her vibe. For those who are newer, Estrella is my VTuber model.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
Looking respectively. I don't know.
Speak.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
I won't tell you. I know narrator number 2, we are school. Which run is she on, by the way? How many? This is my first run, Suki. This is my first. I don't know how I got here. I don't know where I am.
You will.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
Huh? It will feel so much better. Get out of my head. Stay here with her, please. Oh, but okay. You know, the power bottom in me wants to rebel, but then again, I'm also curious to see what happens if I do what she says. I hate making decisions. I'm not made to make decisions. The parasites in you want to daw me. You can always save and come back to make the other choice. How do you save? I don't even... Oh, my fucking webcam is in the way. How do you save? I didn't even know this was a thing, by the way. The floppy disk icon? Oh. Why ain't that lovely? Auto skip settings. Okay. He was got her somewhere in the first playthrough where I watched. Oh, nice. We're just gonna fold as you do.
You weak-willed buffoon.
Sorry. I have one brain cell and it's all dummy, mommy.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
What in the cosmic horror?
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
More questions. What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after you died? What happened to you after I died? Hello?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
So you're not gonna answer any of my questions? Is that what we're doing here?
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing my destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Hey, I was just asking. Listen, Habibi, I'm yours.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Yes, according to my chat, you are.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then
Ha Baba.
nothing else for me to say.
Ha Baba. Ha Baba. Suki, can we take a screenshot of this and use it as a reference sometime for scientific purposes? Scientific purposes?
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
You get this flesh of your drools reaching me. I'm sorry.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Ma'am, you got cake. I'm sorry.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine. Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Okay. What the fuck does this do?
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. It is good.
I hate you.
Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Agency?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
Oh,
It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever. Please don't do this.
Sir, we have no choice.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
This is another screenshot, by the way. To be fair, the explorer options do have influence on the narrative. Oh, fair. Yeah, that's probably why it took, like, forever. Because... For science. Why she got me in the first place, maybe? Got the screenshot.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave. Nothing. And then?
What happens now? Pledge your loyalty to your better. Okay. But you do not take her hand. Something has taken her away and something else in and left something else in her place.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
But ma'am, the narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? Figures the world would end and leave us with all this nothing.
I don't know where she went. I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I feel anxious. Does anyone else feel anxious?
Oh, you always feel anxious. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
Something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Suki during D&D. I feel anxious.
I don't want to look at us.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into the reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Don't scare me, I swear to God. I'm literally, it's fucking almost 8 PM here, and I'm sitting in the dark. And my window is open. My neighborhood will hear me. You're alone in a place that is fucking tits. Cupcakes! You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. There's no jump scares. Well, why did it show me there's 2? So. Undertale reference? Yeah, maybe. Proceed to the cabin? Where? Where do you see a cabin? Oh, what the fuck? You are at the cabin. Approach her?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I am. What the fuck's happening? What is happening?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. Okay, wait, hold on a fucking second now. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is dominance. A figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Oh my god, Garfield just sneezed and it scared me. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Fair enough. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
This is so weird.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
This is so weird. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
These are my philosophy classes all over again. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I guess not. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Longing? Okay, saving again. Because now I went for all the questions.
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Even more questions! Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Fair enough. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Interesting. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Okay. I'm pulling my hairs out. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Food? Are you getting your din-din?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Gibbous, am I talking to your dad? My god. You're being semantic? What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay. Okay. I'm so bad at making decisions. Fuck it. Make me forget.
She
I saved.
asks that I tell you to remember her. You
Well, I count that as a fucking jump scare. Fuck. Jesus. And we're back. Da 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 da
You're
da.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or fucking perfect. Slay that princess. Okay, I already asked all of this, I think. Sweet, I've always wanted to go off a monarch. Viva la revolution!
Spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Proceed into the cabin. Okay, so the voice of the hero is back, but we don't have the voice of the broken anymore, I think.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement. I'm just gonna skip through the dialogue, because otherwise it's gonna be very long.
The basement creaks.
I'm gonna try the approach of not just asking anything. See if that works.
You're still listening to reason.
And if that doesn't work, then...
You step.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I accidentally...
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Could try.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course, if she's dead, I'm not sure. I feel like she has some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. Not sure.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
That's... it was okay.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that.
Why?
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
We are checking for a pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that? You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I won't be dying alone.
Oh,
after
Jesus
all.
fucking Christ. Stay. Oh.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Fuck.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
It was so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The razor? The razor.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the
Okay,
basement of that cabin
I can skip
is
this.
a princess.
What the fuck is that light? There's a big ass light outside. Okay, that was loud.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
My gosh, I've never in my life bombed an interview that I should have done. Well, like I just said. Did you have a job interview, Cyber? Who keeps up over comfort? Ugh. Are you ready to meet the perfect woman? Oh god, now I'm scared. But did you have like a job interview? Who keeps overcompensating in your streets? I don't know. I have weird neighbors, man. The new neighbor's dog kept barking like fucking 6 hours before I had to go to work. It was terrible. Well, how I'm trying to think. I'm trying to word. I'm so sorry. How are you so sure that you bombed it? Were you like stuttering or? Oh, hey, the narrator's still here. Well, we've had the deja vu already. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
New voice.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Which is a bunch of questions where I failed to recall specific terminology and verbiage for my specialty. Didn't get any sleep last night, you know. Oh yeah, that's shit. That sucks, I'm sorry. Oh. Don't worry. There's always a second chance somewhere. They were so close near later, but they lost the faith. I'm sorry! She had cake!
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Proceed to the cabin. Is it the castle again?
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Yeah, that was Garfield. What the hell?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Where is my son? Oh, is he still in my room? Did he jump out the window? Wait a second, I need to check. Okay, no, okay. So my cat has an automatic feeder, right? I think he just smashed his fat body into it. And he got more kibble, somehow. I was just talking in the game. Of course not, you've always been part of this, yes. Well, there's a mirror again. Fuck Garfield. Oh no, Garf. I'm going to approach the mirror because you can't stop me.
The wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Yep,
Reach
okay.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look.
Maybe I just want to know the texture of the wall.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
I just heard that my son jumped out of the window and became concerned that you started talking about a cat. What mirror?
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Well, I guess we'll just grab the blade. I keep grabbing the blade. I'm not gonna stop grabbing the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
My god. Filled. I can't stop grabbing the
The door
blade.
to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Whoever did the architecture of this cabin, you should have failed your degree.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it,
Ooh.
like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
Delicious.
Scraping. She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head.
That's not anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Bitch, that sounds like a robot.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
I don't like you. It's either a robot or a mimic. And I've seen my fair share of Minecraft mimic mods. I want to keep asking questions again. I'm a curious little shite. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out here if you drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
I don't like any of this.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Ma'am. She's sweating. You see that? She has little sweat drops.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Prove it then. Prove it.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
Hmm.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Why would she even perform the world's most grisly murder? Why would she dance on your grave and play with your entrails? That'd be so silly of her. So not demure and mindful. Don't get closer. I will see. I'm gonna keep asking questions and we'll see. Saber throwing the knife like a fucking shuriken. She has it on the butt. She has a butt strap. Oh, thank you for the follow, Cyber. Welcome to the community. We're happy to have you.
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
Ooh, okay.
And empty sleeves, too!
Huzzah!
Help you stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Oh, thank you! And of course, we give a warm welcome. Everyone is welcome here. Even the narrator. Listen, the narrator tells you to not get closer, and that is a big no-no, because you're supposed to slay her. But what if I want to step closer? What if I want to be a little shite? Part of me is like, keep asking questions, and the other part is like, no, just go for it. Fine, do it, I dare you. Fine, you know what? Fuck it.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers at first, then yours.
Eh?
How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
What the hell?
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
This is insane. This game is insane. No, not our meat, clearly not silly voice. I told you, what the fuck? If anyone needs to know, the clitoris is up there. It's right there along this fleshy wall.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
I like the voice of the cheated.
You're going to die now.
Okay, yeah, fine.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Goodbye. Oh, we're still going. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods.
These are not woods.
If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
I like him. My favorite so far.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp.
Whoa.
A constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy.
Ugh.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Oh god, there's a new one. The hunted. Okay. So we're being hunted now.
Good. It's better that
What
way.
the fuck?
Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Okay, so we're absolutely going schizo now.
Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times?
Is my first time?
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes.
Oh,
the
I did.
entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Stubborn and hunted. Oh, I should have filled my water bottle before I before playing. It's not the whole game? Oh, okay.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
I'm so curious to see how many voices there are. We'll see, we'll see.
Focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Alright, you play this game then.
Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
What are my pronouns? That's so sweet of you to ask. My pronouns are she, her. Thank you.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
Imagine there's one for each way she kills us. Yeah, probably.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
I can fight with stubborn.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
Where, sir? Narrator. Narrator in chat, I'm looking at you. Where is the door?
There isn't a door, it's just that mirror again.
Wow, how surprising. You stubborn. I'm coming for your ass. I hope you know that. I can't wait until you meet the void out. When the voice comes by, you need to tell me, because I don't fucking know, man. There's so many. But there isn't a door. Yeah.
There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Approach the mirror.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Fair enough. Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Okay, so the haunted is like a more paranoid version of the broken. I can get behind that. He's a mirror. What mirror?
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
The sun change music.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Whee! Slide! An illusion, a hallucination, a fantasy, whatever it is, it's clearly not there.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Oh, well, thank Jesus Christ for that.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Okay.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The
Okay.
chair clatters to the floor.
Okay, nobody heard that I got scared, okay? Nobody heard that.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Ew.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
We're going to fight her again and we're going to have a step upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. Yeah, that's not going to work. We're going to unconditionally surrender. Yeah, that's deaf. But it's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. Keep us? Why are you in my game? She has swords for arms and we don't. We're panicking. Try flirting? We're gonna flirt, don't worry. She was by killing us, right? Let's beat her to it. Nope, we're going to flirt. Flirt.
I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
We're gonna mew at her.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
I'd rather not.
I'm into it.
Okay.
Can't say I mind either. If it weren't for all the cheating, I'd say she's pretty cute. Can we flirt by fighting her, though?
Oh, there. Give her the look. Oh, I thought you were just saying that, Cyber. We're gonna give her the look. I know we went to kill me, but has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are? I just feel like I really got you. I like you romantically. Even maybe we can hash this out over a date. How about you buy me dinner before impaling me to death? Try out all the options. Okay, wait. We're gonna save for this one and we're going back. We're gonna give her the look.
The look. The look. We've all used it. Yeah, do you not know about the look? The look, eh? So we're getting serious about this. You flash the princess the look. And a rosy blush rushes across his cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
It works.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Why is this working?
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
Still going to kill you. But now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
God damn it.
Or not. Oh, I like her. I like her a lot. Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you.
Aww. So this is how you get this route? I don't know, I'm just trying things.
Ow.
Owie.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
What the fuck?
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Give me a polycule of the stubborn and someone more classically nobly romantic. Oh, there he is! So you want a polycule of the stubborn and the smitten, got it.
Don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference? Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
I don't know.
This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Stab you in the titty.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Can we flirt again?
Okay. Whatever we do gets us another... us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Ooh, I like that
We
idea.
don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving. We'll win her heart eventually.
Oh no.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay. You know what? Let's talk about this. Let's talk. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of conflicts that inspires.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
Oh.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
The contrarian?
What's the point? It's all the same.
Oh god, he's back.
Skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again.
I get to see that you in particular are gonna see more of the contrarian. I need someone to explain that word to me. Because English is not my first language. I forgot what contrarian means.
Just panic. Flee.
Oh, that's me. Someone who likes to be contrary. And what does that mean?
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
He wants to do everything the narrator doesn't. Someone who disagrees or goes against the grain. Someone who likes to give people shit.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need. None of this is working. Think.
There he is.
Think.
The last one? Or is there still more?
She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Mutually assured destruction. You say yes, they say no. You say hot, they say cold. You say hot.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Our steel claw?
Oh, what if? Throw it out the window.
For my dead
Yeah.
body.
No, we're not gonna.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Oh my god.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Gibbous. My god.
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
You know, it's spring from the same man as Voice of the Hero, Voice of the Smitten Dude. Smitten, my favorite.
Yeah, they're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to
Hopefully.
die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Oh my god, we're gonna talk about manifesting shit now. The whole gang might overpower her, hopefully. Maybe? Possibly? The Smitten is my internal monologue, for real, for real. No, I'm just a narrator who has gone crazy. Vibe.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Oh my god, I need a minute every time the Smitten talks. I need like a second. You said like a whole gang of you guys outside of the game or something. Oh, that would be fun. Like a community thing. The significance of the numbers going over my head, sadly. Yeah, I think it meant like tries or deaths. Oh, 345 deaths. So he's been here 345 times, or he is the 345 narrator. This person seems different, but there are two other voice shadows I've seen come into my stream when I've streamed this. So there are like a group of them then.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know.
I think this narrator is about to crack. Well, at least two. How cool. And I'm at D. Oh! Oh! So that... So he went over this like a billion times. More than a billion. That's more than a billion.
Fine,
I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Thank you.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Been out a little where we ended up now. We died like 50 times and we have like so many voices in our head right now. It's insane.
Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
We have a pointy princess getting stabbed to death over and over. She's so silly. The razor really is the perfect woman. Real, such art. What the fuck is happening?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
You're gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk to her? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Why are they so sweet?
Really? Okay then.
Well, sweet.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
What the fuck?
Are you ready for what comes next?
I don't think I'm ready for any of this.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Oh, look at your bet many if you think to yourself, I could fix her.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
I like the contrarian. Heads up in wood. Smitten is down for the blood, is he? No, she doesn't need to be fixed.
That looked painful.
Yeah.
How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
Okay, so the hunted is also very perspective. I like
This
that.
is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
And paranoid is a conspiracy theorist.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
I've done the posture check, by the way. Okay, broken. Damn.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Never fucking mind. Ah!
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
I just threw everyone out. I showed them all the door. What just happened? You do not act, and yet through the action your body moves on its own. The prison strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again. You and her enter a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endless building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. Attack on Titan be like. I just want to picture us all. I would just want also to picture someone fighting that with a single dagger and holding their own safely until the end. Yeah, that's insane. You don't get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Press the mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. Am I bigger? You find yourself in the long, quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Is she back here? Oh, now she's... Okay. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
She's back.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
The poor heads, yeah, they are... I don't see any blood, though. How did we wrap up the tower while it was in... How did we wrap up the tower? Oh god, I don't even remember. We submitted to her, we broke the chains, and... then we just went on asking questions. Submissive behavior, yeah. I just said, fuck it. Let's go. These seem to be liking stroking up her blade. Oh, so I miss a nerd to have a good time there, huh? Yes, you miss him being controlled. I want to ask questions. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
No, but I don't want to ask you
The
questions.
vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Maybe. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
She's a VTuber? What's her name? We're gonna look up right now. We're looking up that right now. She's Nicole Goodnight. Okay. Give me that. Hello, Twitch. Open up. We are following her. Oh, she is a VTuber. I want to see. Her VTuber is so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Am I on mute? Yes, I am on mute. Oh, she has a fully, what's it called? Moving VTuber. That's sick. I love it. Nicole Yippee. Rigged? Yeah, it's fully rigged. Everything. Ooh. Oh, and those are emotes? That's adorable. Stan. I love people in our community doing things like this game. That's so dope. Absolute slay. She ate. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring to you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Fair enough.
My joy isn't seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
You know what her voice reminds me of, now that I think about it? It's like they're not like on the same wavelength, but they're like similar in vibe. Circus Baby from Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. Yeah, you see the vision? I've never played or watched others play that. I would, but I would shit myself. Wait, I can give you like a sound sample. You don't even need to watch. I can give you a sound sample. Circus Baby. Okay. I'm gonna turn down the volume in for a minute. So I can do the sound samples real quick. Circus Baby voice lines. Just, I don't want to get copyrighted, man.
I don't recognize you. You are new. I remember this scenario, however. It's a strange thing to want to do, to come here. I'm curious what events would lead a person to want to spend their nights in a place like this.
Do we get the vision? I would never not love the aggressive ass diving. I'm just aggressive, okay? Very similar feel, right? Okay, so I'm not crazy. It's even closer than I remember. Yeah, now that I, like, listen to it. She's like a younger... Yeah, oh my god. Okay, so we get the vision. Good. I'm not crazy. Probably saves more strength. Yeah, honestly, like the soft-spoken little, you know. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their
the floating
are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
That's supposed to make me feel better? Okay.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
Wow. Why is that? Oh wait, why is that such a, like, if a nice way to look at, like, trauma? Like a... Why is this vibing? This one speaks just in a faster pace and lower tone. Yeah, fair enough. Yes, that ethereal wispy resonance. Yes. It's like a lot more soft-spoken way to talk about trauma.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side.
Wait.
But I could know your absence.
What? People see this game as a metaphor for so many things. Why is this a vibe? You're not supposed to make me feel things. This is a game about slaying your princess. Hold on. Then I can relate this game to an analogy for self-reflection. Honestly, yeah, I can get that. This is my favorite game of all time for a reason. I've been gaming almost twice as long as you've been alive. That took me a second. My god. What a vibe. I love that. What a vibe. So, and self-acceptance is okay, yeah. No, I'm getting it. I'm feeling it. It's starting to get in my core. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
I'm doing a lot of thinking right now.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
I love her. Wait, no, I changed my mind. I love her. Can we speak about how Discord changed the pinks out? I hate the new one because I'm so not used to it. Givas loves the new one. I can see why this is your favorite game, Cyber. Oh. Welcome in, Cairo. Welcome, welcome. How far into the game are you? I just did my second route. Yeah. So I'm like getting there. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Nice, this is one of my favorite story games. It's really good. Oh, vibe. I just went into this game completely blind. So I'm slowly like getting better. Or getting better? Getting through everything. Completely blind is the way to go into this game. Okay, vibe, yeah. So you don't have any preferences in how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I love her. This makes me just never want to do this one, you know that? Bye. Absolutely not. Or this one. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? I don't want to say that. That one goes over so many people's heads and it frustrates me because it's one of the most literal things she says. Wait, I've already forgot what I was talking about. What goes over people's heads? I'm so sorry. Yeah, Tower of Razor, as Cyber said before. We have this was Razor, and then before we had Tower. A giant mommy and crazy blade chick. God, I don't know what to ask. I don't want to say this one. That feels wrong. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It's so literal. Oh! Oh! Okay, yeah. I get what you mean. It is very literal. No shade towards people who can't understand her flowery language, of course. Yeah, no fair. Most will probably see it as like a I can't talk today. A metaphor for something, but yeah, if you look at it that way, it's very literal. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Okay.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, All I want is to know myself and to know you.
Bro. It took me a couple of runs of this game to fully understand most of the dialogue. Yeah, I have some things where I'm like, what does that mean? I don't want to say this, but yeah, fuck it.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
I would like that very much, thank you. Explore the world with me, Habibi. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Well, I'm not gonna attack you because you are my wifey. Hello? I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
That's for when you see grayed out text. Oh, I can't move further along then? Yeah, not to rant about other people, but GT Life only made one vessel and already felt all the symbolism about growth and also the role of the narrator and that stuff. Yeah, I'm not crazy anymore. You can't repeat the same chapter 2. Oh, so things that will lead to the same chapter 2 will be grayed out or removed. That's a vibe.
We will meet again.
Yes. Oh, God. I keep forgetting she does that. Oh, my heart was in my ass. Oh. Bring the razor full to her?
In the woods.
Shut up. Alex Vast, behold. Welcome in. The only way to go is forward, I guess. No going back. Well, we haven't tried going away yet. Finally, I'm back, guys. I'm ready to throw me away. What are you saying if you love her? You can't stop love, narrator. Away is technically a form of forward. I mean... bye. We're gonna turn around and leave now.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin, I'll slay the princess. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. Yes, I'll definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I am not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna walk in the opposite direction now. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Nope. Bye.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Narrate, how dare you? Bye.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Okay. I don't care, I'm not killing a princess. Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Maybe everyone should die.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
Get dunked on. The narrator's such a smug bastard sometimes. I wonder if you get the unhinged ending? That one scares me. Oh god.
And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
No. I will want...
You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
I'm getting the contrarian.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin.
Oh, shit.
Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the
narrator propaganda. Which endings have you gotten so far, if I may ask? I just joined at the end of the Razor run. I got Tower and Razor. That's how far. This is like my third route now. Tower was pretty. Oh yeah, well I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Why is we're all down bad for the tower, aren't we? We're all so down bad for the tower.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
At
first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
I don't like the music.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
The unhinged road? Oh no!
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Wait, what's going on?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I mean...
You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Let me la-di-da through the forest, okay?
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Huzzah! The stranger. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
What is this?
It will be the end of the world.
What are those glass panes? Is that glass wall? Oh, you bastard! If you can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever. Stay in the woods forever. Okay, so now we can just stay where we are, go to the cabin, or lie? Whoa, whoa, there was a wall there from the very beginning. He was a murderer! Wait, okay, no. Looking at the trigger warnings, I might opt out soon. What trigger warning? Which one specifically? Like, don't spoil it, just say the trigger warning. No, I'm not gonna change the route, but I just want to be prepared as well if you're gonna opt out. Derealization? I don't know if links are allowed here, but... Oh no, links aren't allowed, but I did send a link earlier with all the trigger warnings. I can do that again, actually. Nope, that is not what... No. Derealization, okay. That is a... That's something. Here's a list of trigger warnings. Okay. At least I'm prepared. Waita, do you want to opt out and then maybe Suki or Gibbous can send you a DM when we're past this route? Is that an option? Or I can send you a DM? The music is fucking basing too. Yeah, I want people to be comfortable. Ooh, my PC was having a struggle. I mean, I'm gonna continue, but just... You'll be fine? Okay. If you are gonna opt out and you want us to send you a DM, just say so. I kinda want to stay in the woods forever, but I was lie. Okay, we're gonna lie.
You know I can tell when you're lying.
Oh.
Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any further.
That's a wall. That's a big ass wall.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will... If we're stuck going in there...
Yeah!
Maybe.
Yeah! The Conturian, there he is, my boy. And the princess paid for it. The narrator could put a bit more oomph in his begging if he really meant it. Exactly. Having looked up what kind of imagery is probably going to show. Oh, yeah, fair. Little dedication could go a long way. Thank you for the follow, Cairo. Why? I was gonna say, that took a while. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome to the community. Yeah.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
Let's keep an open mind.
Proceed into the cabin, I guess.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
That's a little weird.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I don't like this. We're not gonna look at the mirror again, by the way, because we keep doing it and every time it disappears.
Your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
Mirror, what mirror?
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
Yeah, that one is kind of nightmare feel and both of the grays. He does have a point though. What good is a knife against a world-ending threat? To be fair, with the razor ending, we held our ground against the Blade Woman.
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
Bye, Waita. Bye-bye. This is narrated a lot, but I can imagine how infuriating it would be in his position. Well, to be fair, in the loop, as far as I know right now, adding that, this is just a first time for him. So he's just like, why? Huh?
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Vibe.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine.
I'm not.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
So we're going to take the blade again.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Okay, fine, you took the knife. You really shouldn't hold it like that.
Oh, so now you're gonna diss me? Okay.
You're supposed to hold it the other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
How the fuck? I need a knife. Hold on. I need to. What the hell? How? How would you place your thumb at the bottom? Would you hold it like a cigar? Huh? Okay.
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Oh! Say yes, your cursor will show.
You switch your grip on the blade.
Oh! Why was... I was... Okay. I did not even... It did not even cross my mind to hold it, like, downward.
Yes! Isn't this so much better? Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Pointing up or pointing down is way clearer. Yeah. We know. Throw the blade out the window. Yeet. Nee. To be fair, he does say at the bottom, if you turn the knife upside down, the handle is still at the bottom. Is it? I'm not throwing the knife out the window, by the way.
The door to the
What the
basement
fuck?
revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Sir? Where am I?
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Up, down, round and around. I mean, yeah, the thumb is behind the bottom of the weapon. It's not inaccurate, just not effectively evocative, in my opinion. Yeah.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
Oh my god, my cat just walked past my leg and it scared me. Garfield. My good lord.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
This time I agree.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Ooh.
No, thank you.
No.
Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I like him. Take the harsh stairs to the left. Take the center staircase. Take the soft staircase? The soft staircase. We're taking the soft staircase.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way.
That's a vibe. This is giving me, like this route in particular somehow gives me Alice Matters Returns vibe.
But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight.
Uh-oh.
The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence.
Oh.
It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Okay.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
My current house doesn't even have stairs, but I need stairs. It's comfy. Just lay down, let it go.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
You can't tell me that this is art from the process of making this game. As a game artist, this is like the sketches they made. Stairs so comfy they completely changed my perception of reality. Yes, please.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Oh, shit. The sudden jumps in this game is gonna be the death of me. For fact, every scene in this game was hand-drawn on paper? On paper? Oh! Oh, respect!
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
Oh!
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
On paper and scanned by one artist. They have my fucking respect. As someone with a game artist degree, damn.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Contrarian.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Yeah. What's your name? I want to know your name.
You can call me Princess if you'd like.
Cutie.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness.
Never mind.
Your Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
I just hit my knee. Oh. Ow. Yes, I know, Garfield. Mama's very scared. Mama almost kicked you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just got scared. Oh.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Oh. I'm just very skittish. I can't help it.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before?
Oh boy.
Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until it's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not a new plan.
Oh shit, sorry.
See if we can make even more of her.
Oh, okay, yeah. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why I'm down here? Do you know why you're down here, not me, huh?
I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Okay, so we have different emotions, I think? Or different states of mind? Why is this one thing? I'm gonna ask more questions.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
Cutie!
I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? You would always start by stabbing her.
Hey, be nice.
Which her? Any of them. I don't know about you, but I'm sure glad we took that knife with us. I can't believe someone suggested you toss it out the window. Can you imagine?
Hey, Suki. I remember you telling me something about this.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
God, if I knew.
Can't even follow what's going on anymore.
Sorry, I have to clean my glasses real quick. Ooh.
We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Yeah. I'm gonna fracture her one more time, just once. Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. but I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
She's so cute.
Oh, I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the stairs manage to chew you up, I will devour you.
Hello, demon.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Yep.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Okay.
All at once you charge forward, knife beaming to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone.
Okay.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Okay.
I think he's gone.
We're running late to my own stuff, so I gotta pop out. Have a great stream and definitely make sure you check out the game again after the content updating next Thursday. There's a content update? I will. I will check it out. Have a great day, Cyber. Thank you so much for being here. Mwah. And thank you again for following. I hope to see you again. Yeah, it's 50% to the number of lines in the game. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna play it then. I had a great time. I love your vibe. Hope to see you again too. Yeah, thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Oh, so now he's getting a conscience.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
It's going to be okay. Oh, and there she goes. When everything is possible, nothing is. The illusion of choice. But you never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end of you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before. And you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
No.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
It's not the end. Whoever's on the other side is going to be nice. I'll see you on the other side. Oh no, Bojack.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you.
Me.
You're not messing with us, right?
You approach the mirror. Gaze into the reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The decay. You've withered. Okay. This does have surprisingly BoJack vibes. Yeah, especially the line, I'll see you on the other side. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. And now it's... yeah.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new. And to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Oh, she still has a dagger in her.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Aww. Brilliant contours? Okay. What do you think of this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
Hmm.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Okay. Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
I could never. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. I have no opinion one way or another. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. No! I like you more.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
What happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Okay. Okay, answers will probably be a little the same for all of them, so...
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Ah! I was prepared that time. Okay, so we had the Tower, the Razor, and the Stranger.
You're on a path in...
Yeah. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna talk to her. I'm not gonna bring the dagger this time. We're just gonna talk.
You make your way up the short path.
Enter the basement. We're not gonna talk to her. Or we're not gonna bring the dagger.
Revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello?
Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Not talking, just go down and stare at her. Oh, poor girl.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Hello.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Oh, can you shush?
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay.
Ooh. Hello, you're so sweet. A bookie. Okay, what choices do we have before I do explore? I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Go back upstairs to relieve the baby something in the world. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this and getting you out of here. Okay, no, we're gonna ask some questions. I'm gonna ask your name, but it's gonna be Princess.
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
You're a cutie.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Soki, I just got the notification of you opening Kingdom 2 Crowns. So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
No, you did not. Yes, I did.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
Yeah.
Upstairs, get the blade and slay her before it's too late.
Listen, I just want a nice conversation. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
I just want to know if she's been starving, dude.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right? The princess hesitates before responding.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up there and down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need, and you should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell her about ending the world, but I am gonna get her out with the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
If there isn't a key, I'm gonna look upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Oh, my neighbors scare me.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock falling into place.
He stood in his window and turned the light on, and I just saw like something move in the corner of my eye.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here.
And pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Oh, so you locked the damn door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Body slam.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Hey.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
What the fuck?
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm of the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Oh god, girly pop.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
I was eating when that happened. I can't keep eating my hamburger now. I'm sorry, Epi. I did not know that was the route we were gonna take. It was like, oh, we're gonna rot here, aren't we?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Fuck off!
Wait. This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is
Work.
agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
So be it.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Someone's full of hatred.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I love her. What the fuck is this game, man?
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
I want to hurt the narrator.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel. Okay. So we have actual claws. Why the fuck do we need a knife? Maybe they're not strong claws.
In the woods, and at the end of that path,
Oh no.
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. A warning. She will lie.
If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Oh god, no, keep us back.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He is trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Oh, God help us all.
Last time? What are you talking about?
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Mm-hmm. Proceed into the cabin. Is it a pretty cabin now?
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner.
Okay.
The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I'm not taking the blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We're not taking the blade. We have a wife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love.
Oh, brother Goose.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
Brother Goose.
We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember, the that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Her dress is different?
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Keepers, I'm gonna need you to shut up.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Ooh, ooh la la.
Hero.
Oh, now he's folding.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Well, she killed us.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
Oh.
What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
So he does know. Okay.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
Okay.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
We're kissing the princess. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
The version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Wife.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Wife.
That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Right.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Watch me.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Can I have a man that talks to me the way the Smitten talks about the princess? Thank you.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Oh, girly pop.
Just like our darling princess, she wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end.
But I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
Welcome back, Cairo. We're now at the Damsel. There's been so many names I keep forgetting. I think the Damsel. Rescue the princess.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon.
Ah!
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Vibe.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
This man is one of my favorites. I have 50-50 feelings.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Love the mage hat, Chiquita. Thank you, Cyan. It's my witch outfit. What did you think of The Stranger? That was the one with the amalgamations, right? That was an experience. Jesus. Also, welcome, Cyan. How are you doing, Habibi? That was an experience. It's a wild ride. Very unhinged.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
This game feels like a trip. Yeah, it feels like I'm an asset.
The princess wakes up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Where's Epi? Death by Snoo Snoo.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
Shut up.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
I got back from lunch with my mother. How was lunch? Did you have a good lunch? What did you eat? Where did you go?
What do we do now?
Good, I had pizza. Ooh. I'm here, but this isn't Death by Snoo Snoo yet. Deep dish pizza! Puh! Puh! Not yet.
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Vibe.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before. I mean, you sort of did last time, but this is different.
Lippy, seriously gotta give me a peek emote. Yes, you should, Taylor. Yes, you should. Welcome. Hello.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Ma'am. How am I? I'm doing well. This game is a game on acid, but I'm enjoying myself.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Yeah?
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I love her. God help me. I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I'm not gonna ask that, because... If you want to leave that, leave.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, Look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
But we're happy about this.
What happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Narrator! Smitten is the actual one who wants to end the world. Change my mind.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
You just met her is what my friends told me at my D&D campaign this afternoon.
Are you listening? You don't have to go along with every whim of that delusional voice.
This man is the best wingman to ever exist. Honestly, vibe.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I think we can open it if we try it together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Body slamming.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door. Together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
I told you our love was insurmountable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade.
The blade, that's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late. You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
The narrator just losing it is amazing. Yeah.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Your love will set you free.
A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Girly pop, my god.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh!
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Are we a harpy? Birdman. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we're a birdman. That's why we have claws. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
We've been through this before. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Your voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. Unraveled? You're unraveled? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin. There she is! Her wife.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical.
Oh, rhetorical.
I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind, Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Ooh.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. Answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
Fair enough. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Oh.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Vibe. I want to do the werewolf. I do not know how to do the werewolf.
Path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the
I do not know who to get the werewolf, so I kind of want to shoot weiter early. Oh, y'all had a whole ass conversation in the group chat. What a vibe! I'm gonna DM Moira. I'm not gonna do it in the group chat because I don't want to look at it right. I just don't want to read it all just yet. But I'm gonna DM Moira. Moira, how to get werewolf? How to start? I only want to know how to go to the werewolf. I want to stay until the Adam's room, but I'm so goddamn sleepy. I'm gonna do the werewolf and then I'm probably gonna end the stream because I want to play. I want to relax today as well. Betray her. Betray how? Betray how? People have been spamming me as well, goddamn. I'm off, methinks. Too tired, very overstimulated. Next one should be the last one. No, yeah, exactly. That's why I want to do the werewolf. Because she did say, like, the next time we see each other, we will know, you know? But seeing as there are 97 fucking achievements, I haven't gotten the werewolf, so no spoilers. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I know how to do the werewolf. Good night, Gibbous. Good night, night.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Okay, I know what to do.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are the blade.
Yeah.
You
Take the blade. Oh, don't take the blade. God fucking damn it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
God damn it, I fucked up.
The air feels heavy and damp.
Don't be a stranger.
No.
It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
No, I fucked up. Well, I guess we're just gonna finish this. There's a bunch of good routes you haven't gotten yet. My favorite's called the Thorn.
Eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
The Thorn? Time to do some improv. Yeah, honestly, god damn it. Whiteout literally told me don't pick up the knife, and the first thing I do is pick up the fucking knife. Whatever.
So coldly focus on the task at hand.
Okay.
You step forward.
We're gonna kill her this time. Time to retower. I don't think we can retower because the chapter gets grayed out. So we're just gonna slay her this time and then not check her pulse.
You lunge forward without a...
See?
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
I accidentally pick up the knife. I'm sorry.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Yep. Bye.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
Okay.
Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Ma'am, sir? That's bullshit.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Nope.
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
Uh-oh.
Blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Okay.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't
Vipe.
you dare.
Vipe. Anything to get out of this hell.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Oh, right. The blade is still there.
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Woo!
The end. Nice knowing you.
The Spectre. Okay.
You're on a path
Oh, that was
in
loud.
the woods, and you're here to slay.
Proceed to the cabin. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
A warning. She won't be a problem.
Oh, the cold, really? Fine.
interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Take the blade.
You take...
I'm scared.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
No, I don't think she's very much alive, Mr. Narrator. I think we got a ghost. I think we have to call the Ghostbusters.
The room below is silent.
Great.
Nobody's here. Naturally.
I might actually just shit myself right here.
As I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Who we gonna call? An exorcist! This one moves? Okay, thank you.
Okay. She's definitely dead.
Crouching into a corner. Fucking mosquito.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head.
Pretty.
Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
A ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Okay.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles.
Hey, personal space.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted.
You don't just kill a ghost. Wait and see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Oops, my bad. Never mind.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Suppling to fit. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself? I'm sorry, is there any way I can make it up to you? What do you want from me? Jesus, there's so many. Okay, clearly singing isn't going to work. What do you want?
I want what you took from me. A life. A real life. I just want to go home. Away back to where I belong. This place won't let me leave. At least not alone.
Okay.
I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place. Even the spaces between the walls. But
Maybe we should just leave.
Oh?
If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
Yeah, fair.
It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Alright, Bessie, let's go.
After all.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. But I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
I think I'll give it a little try. Sounds great, do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
I want them to confront each other, okay?
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
Okay.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
Oh.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Oh.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
Ooh.
You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Bestie!
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Hey, there we go.
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am.
Okay.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
Okay.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind.
Ooh.
You're more of a memory than a person.
Kick him out, girly.
That's rude.
Show him the door.
You're kind of like me, actually.
A ghost?
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
I'm just giving her a ride.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
Why is she actually sweet?
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Slay the princess?
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time and everything will be fine.
Okay.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her.
I'm gonna listen to her.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
Leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world?
Oh my god, it's really putting my thinking cap on.
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
Let's get Girly Pop home.
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Oh, he right.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Sorry.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle. But you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Okay, the cold is also a bit of a psycho.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see... yes?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever?
It can be nice.
Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world?
We're still here.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or...
Oh my god.
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Yeah, you do that. You feel lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, Philip.
Instead of acting real shitty. Oh, brother. It's Twitch again.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I meant to be.
There she goes. Yay! You don't get the chance to respond nobly ever.
She's gone.
Yeah.
This ignore.
Yeah. What are we now? You are nothing at all? This isn't right, you can be nothing. You focus your gaze till you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you?
I think you know what I am.
Oh! Crack sends out the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, another and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So, you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
No clue. Oh shit. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Mm-hmm. What is a princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Fair enough.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Okay. So many questions. The people out there beyond the walls of constructs. No. Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her?
Of course they won't be worse. I saw a glimpse of a better world, and I did what I could to make it real. Anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris?
The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
What would it be like to live in a world without her?
Burdenless. An eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos. Just life. Forever. There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
After everything you've done, no. Others like you said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
After... no. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Ooh, that's loud. Are you part of me or are you something else?
I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Fair enough. Death of the author, run out of questions. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die. For good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this.
Said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Okay, vibe, yep. As the final fragment of glass shadows, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. I'm a god? And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. I'm a god? When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Oh god.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was dominated by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm a long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Okay.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
I told you what was going to happen when we reached this point. Actually, I'm not gonna kill her. I don't want to do that. I did save, so.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words.
The final piece lies with you. Sorry. Okay, let's go. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in your limbs in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumbled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You could feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back, strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. You are free and she is with you.
Magnificent.
Oh wow, oh wow. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is.
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. You and her step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you always have been and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Damn! Damn! Whew. Oh, wow. I do. I might actually go back on it next week after the update. Return to the main menu. I might actually go back to this next week when the update comes out. This is dope. Yeah, we might also go back to this one next week and then just see what happens if we don't let her out. But right now I'm tired. I'm very incredibly tired. And I'm also gonna get the werewolf next week because I want to get the werewolf for Waita. I want to take around longer because I'm big EP. Yeah, I'm also big EP. So I'm also not gonna raid tonight. I'm just gonna get out and relax. Oh, today's been a good day though. Many new people. That's such a vibe. I should have played this game sooner. Bye bye. Bye, Suki. Have a good nap. Good nap. Thank you everyone so much for being here. I hope you have a great day or night. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be playing Alice Madness. And that's gonna be a vibe. Good night.